Watch this video before Fortnite Season 4 starts. That's right, watch this video before Season 4 starts.
Scyan, why should I exactly do that?
Good question. Let Professor Laura exactly explain to you why, my little, 5 realities legends, I don't know. The next season of Fortnite seems to be Marvel collaboration theme, just like the one in Season 4 Chapter 2. Well wait, give me a second, give me some time, put your Twitters away and let me finish. This is not gonna be just a collab season for the sake of it, because if you remember, Chapter 5 is supposed to be an alternate Chapter 2. Therefore, that is exactly why both of the Season 4s have the exact same theme. But there is way more to why exactly this season is gonna be so huge. This new season coming to Fortnite started off being teased thanks to Magneto coming to the island, as he found Wolverine in a secret bunker releasing him. Wolverine's release was promoted by a background which actually is a page right out of the Zero War comic. As Dr. Doom is shown to be the face of this season. As based on this news, it makes me pretty confident that this new upcoming Marvel season is gonna be directly connected to the Zero War comics. But not just that. If you remember, Origins Restored comics were supposed to release recently, but they got cancelled. The cancelled story in the comics regarding Dr. Doom or Geno himself seems like they might be happening in the next season instead. Hopefully, I beg. So yeah, next season is happening genuinely for a good reason. Not to mention, Charlie Wen is the chef behind cooking this new season. The guy used to be one of the lead art directors for lots of Marvel movies, especially the good ones. And he's even a big fan of Dr. Doom as well. But to actually enjoy this upcoming Marvel season or genuinely have an idea why it's even happening, you need to know the entire storyline of Fortnite Season 3, which is this season. Because this season's story had a massive focus on developing and hinting into what this new Marvel season is gonna be and how fun, how epic it's gonna be. So let Professor Lore start teaching you some lore about this season 3's lore, so you're gonna know the Marvel lore, and because of the lore, you're gonna enjoy that season's lore more, even the gameplay of it. Valeria, the sister of Hope, begins searching for the secrets of the ancient Greek gods. All of those secrets trapped within a box named Pandora. She awakens one hand of the Titan, causing the box to come out of the ground. As the chains are broken and the box opened, releasing the gods to the island once more with their homeworlds too. Oracle has seen the future of the gods, the downfall of Zeus to the mortals, and the horrible danger coming right after the downfall. The danger which we have little hope of survival against. Zeus plans to strike the Pandora's box with many lightnings, ones which juice up the huge massive huge ball on the middle of it, causing a weird golden magic to be released from the box, then directly striking a ship in the distance and especially one person on it. That energy is evils trapped within Pandora's box being released. These evils choose a host for themselves to command their powers. A host within the ship who for now is called the Wanderer. The exact same being Oracle has been terrified of. With the Wanderer, 4 golden constellation orbs have also been released near him. These giving him the chance to locate Pandora's box once more. So the Wanderer uses Megalodon and his crew to reach into the island for Pandora's box, as he promises Megalo of a great power like what they just experienced waiting for them on the island. So as they come together, the Wanderer finds the hiding place of the box using these orbs, then beginning to try and connect right into it to gain even more powers of the box. The powers which doesn't belong to him but was destined for someone else to gain. Megalodon is the leader of this ship and his crew, the one in control of the Nitro, who has fully fused himself with this liquid, constantly consuming it to the point that it has made it really hard for him to speak.
My birthday!
Machinist is the one who figured out the recipe for the creation of Nitro, and on the island she was told to create much more of this magical liquid. For now it is revealed how the Nitro factory is built because Megalo wants to refuel his ship with it, and the created Nitro will be flowing right through this pipeline that is being constructed. Then all of it will be placed within the 3 fuel tanks on the ship. But why are they even spending so much time to refuel the Leviathan up? For this answer, Megalodon is not the one one we must follow. At the moment, he is only interested into one thing. That is a powerful new friend he has found who he always listens to. All of these plans of the rig, finding Pandora's box and everything, all of it are plans of the Wanderer. And Megalodon is listening to him because he wants some of that power for himself too. So to find out why the ship is planned to move on the island, we must follow the Wanderer. It's time to find out who exactly the Wanderer is. The Wanderer has been using Megalodon and his crew to reach his own goals. That's exactly why Megalodon's ship was on the waters around the island when the live event happened. As Oracle once said,
"And doom is on the horizon. The Wanderer draws near."
When they were close to the island is exactly when the Wanderer was hit by the chaotic magic of Pandora, causing the massive sandstorm to be brought with them as well. The energy which chose the Wanderer is all evils of the box, choosing him as the one who will bring chaos, sickness and pain to all of us. As this energy is said to make him so powerful he becomes even stronger than the gods. Now, who exactly is the Wanderer? The word which Oracle used when talking about the Wanderer arriving, saying that doom is on the horizon, or Doom, who has always been a massive part of the Fortnite storyline for a while, even telling us how he plans to build his own version of the Imagine Order. He also is this to be the main importance of the Marvel season, its focus. One more important thing which we need to talk about is the cloak which the Wanderer was using. I believe that cloak is a magical one, and that is exactly what was creating the smoke or making Dr. Doom feel like a ghost. It can probably make him go invisible and give him lots of different powers. But why exactly can this thing do all of that? Well, do you remember how Dr. Doom stole the powerful collection of Ice King in the Zero War comics? Well, I believe that this cloak is one of the Ice King collections, and from now on Dr. Doom will be using those to his advantage, which is awesome. There are so many plans that Doom might have for the future of this island. Those plans are all connected to how he wants to create his own version of the IO. For now, he's focused on finding the 0 point and gaining full control on the Pandora's box powers. Many powers which none of them belong to him, as it is said that someone else was foretold and destined to gain this power instead. Because all of our futures are already written and this person was written to gain the power of the Pandora. But out of nowhere our future is changed and altered. No one knows what exactly the Wanderer did to cause this, but instead of that person, he's the one now in the control of the power. Let's talk about the person who was originally meant to gain this power of Pandora. There has been a character in this chapter's story named Hope. She has been the one who has gone against every single villain of the chapter, trying to bring the hope of survival to us. But once Zeus did what he did in season 2, we were told this by Oracle because of it.
Hope lost and found again.
The evil of Pandora's box has been released, meaning that there is only one final thing stuck within the box, one which is the idea of hope, that being the hope of survival for the day which these evils of the box get released. A tool, a power which could help us win against these evils and stay alive. Recently it was revealed by Oracle how Hope was destined to reach the Pandora's box and gain this power, that being exactly why she herself is named Hope.
This box should destroy you, but instead, it talks to you. When I connect to the box, it promises me everything I've ever wanted. Peace, harmony, hope. Hope and this box, they're linked by fate. But the Wanderer, his interference has warped this fate. His presence has rewritten the stars themselves. And now it is not enough to simply close the box. You must fight. You were meant to be the hope at the bottom of Pandora's box. This Wanderer has taken the box's power for himself, and he has sealed your fate along with his. There is no turning back for you now.
Just like her sister Valeria, and how she used to have all the cool powers and everything. Hope also has powers just like her sister, she just hasn't unlocked them yet. While Valeria was the one releasing the evils of the world, Hope will be the one bringing us the good side of Pandora's box. That's because these two sisters are the exact opposite of one another, and that gives us some clues regarding what Hope's power might be. Because while Valeria is red colored, Hope is blue, the exact opposite again. And Valeria's powers are flames and fire focused. For Hope, I predict her powers to be water based, just like the bubbles on her clothing and the color theme on her, which is blue. So a sister of fire connected to the evils of Pandora, then the sister of water connected to the good side of Pandora, the exact opposites of one another. Hope even manages to chase and find all of the 4 constellations that Megalodon had. These things started doing some extremely interesting things to her, causing Hope to even evolve.
When I got lost in the 0 point, I got all the way lost, so just leave it alone. Power like that can't be controlled. Best case, it destroys you.
Something about being around these gems, it makes me feel, I don't know, nauseous, but in a good way. And this headache and the visions. Don't tell Jones. I don't want him to worry. I need that last gem. Right now.
Is that you speaking, or is this some sort of Pandora's box power thing? Asking because your tone is frightening.
I'm fine. Another headache.
Every orb that she found started giving her more and more headaches, as that also making Jones really worried for her future, as once the final orb was taken to her, it caused Oracle to be spawned directly through Hope. Why was Oracle not able to speak with Hope and only is allowed to do that now because of the 4 constellations coming together near her? Well, that's because someone took away the power sources which Oracle needed for connecting and speaking with us. But now these 4 orbs have granted Hope a very small amount of her power, which is rightfully hers, a power which she was destined to gain. Seems like that Oracle can use this Pandora's power, which is now inside of Hope, and spawn when needed right near her. But why does the small amount of power which was granted to Hope through these 4 orbs even make her do that? Well, just think about it. I just told you about how I believe that Hope will be a water-based goddess. What if her water powers, the source of it is the exact same source that Oracle uses to speak with us? Therefore, the existence of these waters within her allows her to from now on spawn Oracle whenever she wants. That explains to me everything really well, especially gives Hope as a character way more interesting things and characteristics for me to actually like her. But there is something even more important to think of. Why is John Jones so worried of Hope gaining the powers of the Pandora's box? Well, that's because, as Jones himself said before, that much power can easily destroy someone. Oracle has finally told us the answer to why Jones is so scared for Hope's future. That answer is Pandora's box magic is too powerful and chaotic for someone to control all of it. Not many have the strength to do such a thing, and most people would be completely destroyed if they try. So right now it is being teased to us how Hope could be genuinely sacrificed and die trying to save us. John Jones doing this is trying his best to protect his new friend, because he is so sick of losing so many of his friends in the past, and he just really doesn't want another one to get added to the 7 or Dr. Asson to everyone he used to know. So make sure to especially keep an eye on Hope in the next season. So that was pretty much all of the plans for season 3's story. Now on to the most important part of this season, the part that has been directly setting up the upcoming Marvel season and fully explaining to us why exactly it's happening, or even how the Marvel heroes are coming to the island, or who. Dr. Doom, or the Wanderer, while he was coming to the island using Megalodon's ship, Magneto was also with him on the same ship. After arriving on our island, Magneto begins exploring the world and searching for something that feels familiar to him. That sense brought him into a secret bunker near Montague's Castle Hotel, one which the snow on it is now melted and weird noises are coming out of it. These noises sounded like someone was trying to break the doors and get out of that place. So Magneto chooses to break the doors open, revealing what's inside. A research testing lab with claw marks all over the place, and 2 tubes made for people to be experimented on within them. But now the glass of those are both of them broken and the people of them have escaped. One of those people not being inside of the bunker anymore, but the other was Wolverine. This Wolverine is rescued by Magneto, and as I said, it is teased that he should be the same Wolverine as the Zero War comics, while he will be now on the side of Magneto while they're on the island. I want to talk about something really important regarding this research lab. This lab is inspired by the Marvel comics where the Wolverine was turned into Weapon X. But in the comics, that lab only had one water tank made for Wolverine. So who's the second one for then? Well, there is a banana peel inside of the second one. Those pills within Chapter 5 were used to show off every single location that Peely was kept within when he was kidnapped. Yeah, exactly! The same Peely who got kidnapped and John Jones was doing his best to save him. That Peely was stolen by the Society. And Society's founder is the exact same person who has a castle hotel right near this bunker. So the bunker is near his home while Peely was stolen by the Society, and now Peely is shown off to be like within this tube in the past. Put 2 and 2 together, do bang bam pow, Lord Uncle, worship the lords of the 5 realities, think of the everything goddess, and then go to like Mr. Beast, unsubscribe from him. Yeah, pretty much I believe that this research lab was created by the Society. So I believe that they took Peely onto this same place, directly linking him up with Wolverine. So Society tried to turn these two into their own weaponized beings and experimenting on them, which means that Peely should be now a lot like Wolverine. My fear about Peely gaining powers and becoming like Wolverine, that part has come true. The only part we need now is the fact that this bunker was made by the Society. And as I said, they were the ones who kidnapped Peely a bit ago. While yes, Peely was shown off to be moved between different houses of the Society leaders in the loading screens. But that part of the storyline which were shown in the loading screens as season 1, that part happened when the bunker was already under the ice and the snows. John Jones has been trying to find and save Peely for a long time now. We only saw like half of that time in season 1, the other half happened like before it. In that off-screen time, I believe that's exactly when they did the experiments on Peely in the lab. And since it's like a secret hidden bunker, that should be exactly why it took John Jones so long to find and save Peely. But then the fusion of Peely and Wolverine caused them to awaken from sleep, going extremely angry and breaking the glass of the containers. That should have been exactly when the Society took Peely out of the bunker, closing the whole thing up and shutting it down, while the extreme snowy weather there made the whole bunker be covered up by snow, as the Society kept Wolverine stuck within there so he can't harm anyone else. This is exactly how I believe that Society is behind every single one of these events regarding the bunker and Wolverine. But if so, how did they even manage to get Wolverine in there to begin with? This is another really interesting theory of mine. I have been telling you how Doctor Doom's whole plan after Zero War was to build his own version of the Imagine Order. Well, Society is legit a new version of IO. What if Doctor Doom played a big role in the creation of this faction? And also, what if he's the big reason of why they have full control on the island? What if Doom is the one who sent the Society Wolverine to experiment on him? Because they needed to learn something from him. Maybe the great sense of a smell he has or something like that to chase and find out the exact location of Pandora's box. Yes, the box. The very thing which has been the whole point of everything the Wanderer has been doing in this season. He wants Pandora's box magic. That means that Doom all this time has been the one wanting the box. Which, if that's true, let me just blow your mind. We didn't really have any idea why Valeria didn't care about anything in season 1 other than finding Pandora's box. We had no idea why she even opened it or why she disappeared right after opening it. But if all this time Doctor Doom was the one chasing and wanting the box, that would fully explain my idea of how he was working with the Society. That also explains why the magic of the box went directly towards him after what Zeus did. He probably had an object on him that attracted the evils of Pandora's box to himself at that moment. Yep, I strongly believe that Doctor Doom has been behind a lot of things happening even in the past seasons. Then also I believe that Valeria wants to rule over the island together with Doom, because just like how Hope's name was a teaser to her destiny and future of becoming Pandora's Hope, Valeria as a name is someone who Doctor Doom greatly cared about in the Marvel comics. So Valeria as a name should also very well be a teaser to the future and destiny of this character. So hopefully expect Society and Valeria to also come back in the next season, as the Society might be the stepping stones of the new Imagine Order Doctor Doom has been planning to create. This epic plan of the Wanderer and Doom will begin exactly when the ship is finally filled up ready to go, which we get to watch that moment happen live in game. So let's check it out together.
this time the Wanderer has been Doom himself. Prepare to die.
Get the fuck out of my house, you stink! Yep, it's pretty much confirmed now. The Wanderer is Dr. Doom. But let's explain the live event now. The event was going exactly how Megalodon wanted. The Nitro began moving towards the ship and even he began fueling up the ship too. We thought the plan of fueling up the ship was the plan of the Wanderer, and well, yeah, it was. But the interesting thing is that he never wanted the ship to start moving, he only wanted the Nitro to reach this point. Megalodon is the only one who wanted to destroy the island, not the Wanderer. Dr. Doom has much bigger plans for this place. So he hacks the systems and the Nitro engine on the pipelines. Then he causes a huge explosion on there and he chains right onto the source of the Nitro. As boom! Now I have become Death, the destroyer of worlds. While Megalodon wanted his ship to be fueled and destroy the island, the Wanderer only wanted to use this idea to his own advantage. He allowed Megalo to do as he wishes. But that was all because the mass amount of Nitro and the chaotic explosion finally brought Pandora's box out of hiding. The box was summoned once again, and Dr. Doom is finally done chasing it. He can finally steal the powers which were meant to be gained by Hope instead. This is the first time in a while that we have gotten a full live event focused on the villains of the story. And the villain actually won. Everything went exactly as he wanted. So I must say, I'm very pleased with this. Good job. Troll event for the first time in the entirety of chapter 5. You have finally cooked, and not only that, you have gained my attention. I respect, I love this. Wow. That was sick. But now, why exactly would Dr. Doom betray Megalodon? Well, that's because Doom is meant to be the smartest person ever. And hopefully Fortnite is getting that right so far. Doom would know that Megalodon would betray him when they find the box. So Dr. Doom plans things to his advantage. He also knows he would not be able to find the box without the help of the Wastelanders. So he attracted Megalodon to the island and allowed him to do whatever he wanted. But the Wanderer is so smart, he used everything that was happening on the island perfectly to his advantage and made Megalodon much more weaker through it too, to make sure that he would be the one who betrays Megalo, not the reverse. That's something that feels like exactly what Dr. Doom as a character would do, because if you don't even remember, he betrayed Geno in the comics as well. So this mini event's storytelling was honestly really good. I'm happy with it. As the heroes are not staying quiet either. Magneto has chosen to ally with Hope, as he tells her that he will bring more Marvel heroes to the islands to help us out against Doom, doing that thanks to the rift beacons being placed around the map. For now, Magneto activates 3 of the devices, causing these 3 X-Men to be teleported onto the island. But soon in the next season, many more will be brought thanks to him and these things. Make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss out on the banger storylines the Professor lore is gonna cook in the next season for you. And if you want, click on this video right here. It's a shiny video. I talk about how amazing and awesome the Fortnite storyline is in this. You're gonna love it. Trust me. Just go watch it.